Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanita, and on this channel we talk about spirituality, the law of attraction, personal development, and all the good kind of things in life. So this channel is basically for us to become the better versions of us. So if you're interested in stuff like that, then subscribe. Today we're talking about the phases of the moon and how you can use them in order to manifest things into your life, in order to cleanse your body from negative energy, in order to cleanse your subconscious from limiting beliefs. We're talking about how to use the powers of the moon in your spiritual journey. Now, before we get into the video, I want to clarify that just because I'm teaching you guys how to use the powers of the moon to benefit your spirituality, I in no way mean that you can only manifest things during new moon or cleanse yourself during full moon. You can literally do anything that you would like. You're a free-willed individual, you're free and capable of manifesting whatever it is you want to manifest into your life. The world is your oyster, and obviously you have the power to manifest whatever you want at any time. Obviously you have the power to cleanse yourself at any time, but all I'm saying is that sometimes you can utilize the powers of this beautiful universe that we live in order to benefit you. Another thing that I would like to mention before we get into the juicy part of the video is that a lot of people doubt whether planets have an impact on us. A lot of people doubt whether astrology is real, and that's fine. You can believe whatever it is you want to believe, but I really suggest that you check real astrology out. Most of the time when people disregard astrology is literally because they don't know anything about it. A lot of people just think it's all about the one sign that you have, and a lot of people can't be the same, so it's bullshit. But in reality, astrology is just so much more than your sun sign. It's so much more than you know. There's just so much that goes into it, and I really want to do a full video on that. And just think about it. I saw this tweet and I was like, it really resonates with me. The moon obviously affects certain events that happen here on planet Earth. For example, the moon has an impact on the water in the ocean and on how it moves. I don't know the word for it in English. Shit ton of species also change their behavior depending on the moon phase. Why don't you think that the moon can have an impact on human beings, on our drives and motivations, on our emotions? Why not? It honestly pisses me off so much when people think that we are these autonomous genius species that are living here on Earth, kind of like being outside of the impact of this huge organism that we are a part of. We are not independent. We are not autonomous in the sense that we are deeply connected to our environment. We're deeply connected to Mother Earth. We're not these superior beings that are ruling planet Earth. We are just a part of this giant organism. So I think that it's pretty reasonable to think that if the moon has impact on planet Earth, if the moon has impact on water on our planet, and we're like 80% water, that it could have an impact on us. Here's just my thoughts on this. Let me know down in the comments if you think astrology is bullshit, because we might just have a debate. I think I said everything that I wanted to say, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So as I said earlier, and I really want to specify this point, you don't have to wait on a certain moon phase in order to start your law of attraction journey, in order to manifest a certain thing, in order to cleanse your body of certain vibration. You can simply utilize the moon and its impact on us in order to make things easier for your spirituality. Also, on another note, I'm not an astrologer. I only know a little bit, a tiny bit about it, and the entire thing that I'm going to tell you today is going to be based off of my personal research on the internet. So if I do miss a certain detail, or if I say something wrong on accident, let me know down in the comments. I'll really appreciate it. So the two big lunar events that a lot of spiritual people utilize in order to amplify their powers in this universe are the new moon and the full moon, obviously. And let's first talk about the new moon. So the new moon is usually the time when you feel introverted, when you feel a little bit more introspective, you just want to dedicate this time to yourself. It's just a time of low energy and not much motivation to actually go out and do things. The new moon is a new cycle, a new beginning. So this is when the energy from the moon is basically born. Obviously, it's not a peak of energy, it's just the time to kind of plant the seeds of your intention. This is a very, very good time to write your intentions for the entire lunar cycle. This is a good time to tell the universe that this is what I want, this is my desire. This is a time of declaration, the time of planting the seeds of your desire. The way that you plant the seeds of your desire is you write intentions. This is one of the most important things to do during this lunar phase. You can simply write the intentions. You can do a little ritual writing your intentions. You can also make vision boards at this time, because this is the time when you're basically putting out images into the universe. So if we talk about it in the terms of the movie The Secret, then this would be the stage of asking. This is not the stage when you're actively pursuing your dream. This is the stage of when you're deciding what you want and you're intending for it to happen. By the way, if you want me to do a video on how to set intention, I can do that. Let me know down in the comments. So now let's talk about the next several phases in between the new moon and the full moon. I try to find detailed information on each and every of those in between phases of the moon, but it seems like they're oftentimes grouped together. Right after the new moon, it's a good time to first chill out and listen to the universe and her signs. You just planted the seeds of your desire, and maybe you're uncertain about how to get to that desire, and this is the time when the universe gives you answer. The universe gives you signs. The universe inspires you to do something. This is the time when the momentum for your future action is being created. Listen to the universal guidance and plan your inspired actions on the basis of all the ways in which the universe has inspired you. The next thing, of course, now that you've listened to the universe, now that you know what to do, is to do it, to basically take inspired action. So the phases right after the new moon are the times when we feel more motivated, when we feel more inspired, we really want to organize things, we really want to schedule things and just have everything in order. Now let's talk about the full moon. So the full moon is the peak of energy. You feel even more inspired, even more motivated, you feel creative as fuck. The full moon is known in the spiritual community as the good time to cleanse, whether it be physical cleansing or emotional cleansing. You can be cleansing physically. It's a good time to go on some sort of a detox tea. No, actually, don't go on a detox tea. You can do a juice cleanse or maybe a water fast, whatever it is you want to do. It's just a good time of letting go of negative energy, physical and emotional. For the purpose of this video, let's focus on the emotional one. On the emotional side of the business, this is a good time to intend what you need to clear, to let go of the past, to forgive. Specific law of attraction technique that you can use during this moon phase is releasing your limiting beliefs. So basically letting yourself know, these are the beliefs that have been preventing me from living my best life, and now I'm letting go of them. I'm substituting them with better beliefs. The next stages in between the full moon and the new moon, if that makes sense, are the stages when you will see certain results come to you from your inspired action, from your intention. During this time, we usually feel an urge to cleanse even more, an urge to reorganize, an urge to just clear our headspace. This is the time to wrap things up. This is the time to let go of all of the shit that you intended you're gonna let go during full moon. This is the time that you reflect on your intention and how it manifested. This is just a good time to kind of conclude this moon cycle. So yeah, this is pretty much it. After this, the new moon comes again and you can set your new intentions for the next lunar cycle. Let me know down in the comments if you think this was useful information, if you think you're gonna use the lunar phases in order to kind of go with the flow of the universe better. A lot of spiritual people like to do cute little rituals during the new moon and the full moon. During the new moon, they would sit down with their crystals, charge the crystals. I actually don't know whether you charge your crystal during new moon. I think you charge your crystal during full moon because the energy is full. Not really sure on that. Look it up. But yeah, a lot of people like to utilize the new moon to set their intentions, to make vision boards, to just let the universe know what they desire, and then on the full moon, they would have their crystals again, they would have sage to cleanse their energy. So let me know down in the comments whether this sounds like a cool idea, whether you'll try something out like that. I definitely did that a couple of times, and I definitely thought that my intentions manifested better. So I might make this a part of my spiritual routine. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful time. Namaste.